And welcome to 2K Sports for a another edition. Of NBA basketball. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. And it's Powell in at the 5. Irving, no good.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Chalk up 2 there.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And here's Thibault. Pass to Grant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland.
Now the lineup for your trailblazer. Number 2.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.I.G, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And Grant gets it to go.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Irving. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The kick out to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Portland. It's a 3-point game.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe. Sorry, right?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. He sinks it from distance.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Dallas ball.
Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Drives to the hoop. Powell outside. To stop the run. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But but he'll go to the line with a chance for three. Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brogdon against Irving. Clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. Here's Sharp. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Fantastic decision making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brogdon against Irving. Back to Powell. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Sharp. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Grant Williams.
Second
And the
team
first one
foul.
at the line is good. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Irving against Brogdon. And Irving gets it to go.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Ayton, a screen on Williams. Pass to Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland leading. Grant outside. Ayton inside. Williams defending. Ayton, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Irving against Brogdon. Pass to Sharp. Over to the wing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Powell bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Ayton finds Brogdon. Ayton, a screen on Irving. Brogdon from outside. Doncic grabs the miss. Right side, Irving. Here's Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers out in front, up by 3. Don't go away. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now for Dallas. A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. Hardaway Jr. is the 3 with Williams at the 4. And it's Powell in at center. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Here's Sharp, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Ayton. To the left wing. Back to Thibault. It's stolen by Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Williams. Back to Irving. Powell, a screen on Brogdon. Outside, Williams. With the drive. And And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Williams has got 5.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Hardaway finds Williams, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Outside for Irving. Williams on the wing. Back to Irving. Williams with the screen. Irving the pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet out, and that one's long.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Brogdon with the ball. Irving picks him up. Sharp passes to Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Grant with a screen on Hardaway. Grant outside. From downtown, drops in the 3. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And Doncic launches from deep, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Sharp. Grant with a screen on Powell. 3-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Can't hit that one. Here's Grant. Back to Sharp. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 8, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway, a good look. It's rebounded by Grant.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
So we conclude the first half. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Aiden in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And a deep three from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Trailblazers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. On target from range.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's Green. Left side, Jones. Curry passes to Jones. Here's Kleba. Dallas, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Simons. Green covering. Henderson left side. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Green, the pass to Kleba. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams, a screen on Curry. Here's Henderson on the take. That shot is off. Jones with some nice D. Outside, Green. Pass to Lively. Oh, Williams with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Williams with the screen. And there's the lob. Oh, it's Time Lord. Look out.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
First team foul.
Jones, the pass to Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Green against Simons. He shoots it. Here's Kleba. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Kleba's got his first 2 points of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And there's the screen. Here's Kleba. Off target with the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Murray. Picked by Murray. And here's Simons outside. Drills it from deep. Simons got 5 points now this quarter.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Green in the post. He's covered by Simons. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wainwright. Simons outside. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Assist goes to Tim Hardaway.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. out on the perimeter. Grant Williams out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the 1.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear. Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assisted by
Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Wainwright, pass to Henderson. Pass to Simons. For 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams passes to Murray. Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Here's Simons. The kick out to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
So for the Blazers, Grant's checked in for Murray. Thibault comes in for Wainwright, and Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Henderson. Simons against Doncic. Luka on the attack.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Drives to the hoop, and Doncic with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Brogdon against Irving. Brogdon finish.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Williams a screen on Brogdon. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Grant against Williams. Here's Brogdon. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 6-point Portland lead.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Irving for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
Powell outside. Ball stolen. Now the Blazers moving it up. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. There's a minute 26 left in the game. Doncic outside. The kick out to Williams. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Irving against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Outside Tybalt. Just 4 to shoot. Grab the screen. This one for three. Now pulls it in. Irving looking around. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Back to Grant from behind the arc. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Down low. Money!
I'll tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different from early game free throws in terms of making.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, from the stripe, Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, when the heat's on, you know, Brogdon is very even-keeled and extremely tough-minded. Doesn't let much bother him at all.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're losing by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot in a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Irving for three. The shot no good. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
It's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
into this Thursday night. In the NBA, right here on 2K Sport. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Sharp. There's the drive. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Harden on the wing. George passes to Plumlee. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Thibault can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Now Ayton. Paul George missing from long range. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Brogdon. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Leonard. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years. But when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Here's Sharp. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Harden outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside, George. Outside, Leonard. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
There's Kawhi with the answer triple. Leonard is so competitive.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
The D had no time to react to Westbrook's drive. He just charges in and slams it home.
Bible on the wing. The dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Westbrook against Brogdon. Westbrook, no good. Portland leading by 4. Launches a 3. And Malcolm Brogdon, good for 3. Brogdon's got his second basket.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
James Harden.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Westbrook kicks to Harden. To the middle. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Grant the pass to Brogdon. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Harden into the lane. Some solid defense from Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Sharp's in his groove now. Don't let him get started.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The wingmen is Sharp and Thibault. Andre Ayton out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Down low, and stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Get up, young fella. Shaden Sharp playing way above the defenders.
Harden outside. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Pocket 6. Back to George. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Short. That's good.
Shaden Sharp is solid from deep. You can't leave him that wide open.
And the Clippers call time here.
Who's looking for some new swag?
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Highland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Highland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant outside. Grant with a screen on Powell. Kicks it out to Grant. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I love how competitive Grant is, draining the revenge 3 in style.
Now the pass to Man. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers leading by 16. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone. Let them hear you.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp with the drive.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Powell with it. Nothing on the board. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Highland against Brogdon.
2 minutes.
And it's Thibault in the corner. And another 3 for Portland.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Highland passes to Tucker. Here's Man. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers leading by 21. Thibault finds Grant. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game. Highland against Brogdon. Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Floats it up for Grant. Stolen by Tucker. That one goes. Counted. Man's got his first basket.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Grant kicks to Ayton. Back to Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Grant sets a screen for Brogdon. Shoots over Highland. Nails the baby hook. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, showing the ability to get crafty on offense. Brogdon's list of moves continues to grow.
Highland's shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now Brogdon. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And now we'll see. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Powell, and it's man in at the 3. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
Here's Simons. Dives for it. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Asserting himself inside. Zubac basically shrugs off the contact.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Simons kicks to Murray. Ayton in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. Clippers trail by 18. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Harden outside. And he drops that one in. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Henderson against Westbrook, and it goes down 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Confidence off the catch. That's what makes Kawhi Leonard such a dangerous player.
But right by him. Oh, that was something else.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throw tonight. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
.152 left in the third. Harden's shot is good.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
Murray dishes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Harden. Floats it up for Williams. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Clippers. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Harden.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Simon. And he banks into lane. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
And the jam by Harden.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And a look at the basket guy still shaking. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And Harden hit the stuff.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Henderson against Westbrook. Plumlee, the pass to Leonard. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Henderson right side. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. We're out in front, up 3. And we're covered. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Ayton missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Thibault kicks to Grant. Grant with a screen on Harden. Grant against Harden. Now here's Grant, guarded closely. He dishes it to Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Harden outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Grant sets a screen for Brogdon. Latrey. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
And the Clippers call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Brogdon finds Ayton. Poke loose. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Brogdon the pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden with a screen on Brogdon. Westbrook drives in. Harden kicks to Westbrook. From outside the arc. That shot is off. Portland leading by 4. Drives to the goal. Oh,
yes. Sharp testing the defense down the lane and succeeding. They couldn't keep up.
And George now top of the key. Here's Harden. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
He lines up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Harden. Outside Leonard. George with the screen on Grant. Leonard the pass to George. Inside. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Plumlee.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
Grant with the screen on Harden. Grant outside. 1:24 left in the fourth. Sharp the pass to Grant. Now here's Feigl. Shot clock at 2. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Westbrook with a wide open look. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
Brogdon gets to Grant. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
To the inside. Plumlee can contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Feigl finds Brogdon. Grant outside. Wide open look. It counts.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch, G.
And here are the Clippers now. Here's Harden. Here's Plumlee. The open shot by Leonard. It's in!
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Dishes it to Grant. Can't cash in.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know Hart always looks confident at the line, even in a clutch situation.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook with the block. And they get it back. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Into it. NBA action on 2K. Of course, a lot of veteran players taking the floor tonight. What do you expect when there's this much experience out there?
When you're talking about experienced teams, generally speaking, they play smart, they play under control, they know how to execute a game plan, and most importantly, if this comes down to a possession battle, neither team will get rattled.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 5. And it's Irving off the drive. The layup misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harden, the pass to Westbrook. And there's the drive. To the paint. And Harden with the slam.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Harden. Fires in the triple. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's George to the middle. Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
And it's good for 2. 9 points in the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Here's Hardaway. Unable to get that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. It's George on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Irving. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Hardaway. In transition, here they come. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
Now, this has to help Hardaway Jr.'s confidence. You like to see him make an impact on both ends.
And here's George. Leonard with a screen on Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to George. From deep. Here's Harden. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
With his frame and craftiness, James Harden should be an excellent offensive rebounder. Nice second chance opportunity there.
Outside, Williams. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. George, a screen on Doncic. George outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Yeah, love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
To the inside, Hardaway. Misses in close. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's George. Inside, here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Driving in. Williams grabs the board. For Dallas, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Irving for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Here's George, and he banks in the layup. George has got his second basket on the night.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
And free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Clippers ahead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. Dwight Powell out there with Grant Williams, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Williams, a screen on George. From deep, here's Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics.
So right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats checked in. Doncic against Harden. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. George outside. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got 8.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Leonard with a screen on Williams. Back to Leonard. Leonard double team. For 3, Westbrook. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Harden. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 12 points for him.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Powell sets a screen. Doncic against George. Pass to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Powell. And the shot goes in. Powell's got 7 points for the quarter.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
George, a screen on Doncic. George outside. Fires the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars? Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, Zubats always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Doncic finds Williams. Kicks it to Doncic. Williams, a screen on Leonard. From deep, here's Doncic. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Leonard with a screen on Jones. George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Irving. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead, leading by just 2. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Powell and George are out on the wings. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the 1. Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
B.A., wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Powell passes to George. Misses the baby hook. The Mavericks trailing. To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Tucker with a screen on Hardaway. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Green against Powell. Green, the pass to Lively. Outside for Green. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Powell against Green. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. Outside Tucker on the wing man. Back to Tucker. Shot from the wing. Hauled in by Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Hardaway on the wing. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Powell passes to Zubac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Zubac has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, my goodness. What a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella. Okay.
Green against Powell. And it's Green off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Tucker, the pass to Zubac. Here's man, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Tucker. They set the pick. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Hardaway finds Curry. Back to Hardaway. Here's Lively. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside, Green. Over Powell. Off the left rim and out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Curry against Highland. Here he goes. Count it.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Tucker. Paul George comes in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Zubats. Powell sets a screen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Number 44.
Williams a screen on George. Pass to Williams. Irving looking around. Williams with the screen. Irving, the pass to Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Bones Highland.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. Now Harden. 12 points for him. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
James Harden is one of the most difficult guys to cover in the entire NBA. This guy's ability to score with contact and bodies around is something else.
Williams finds Irving. Williams with the screen. 4-3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Hardaway Jr. is 3 with Williams at the 4. A star-studded backcourt with Kyrie at point and Luka next to him. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Now Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Westbrook, the pass to Harden. George outside. Here's the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The Mavericks trailing. Powell, a screen on Westbrook. Irving for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
Timeout for the Clippers. Okay, now, friends, let's see you get up and get ready.
Jones, he's checked in for Hardaway. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thank you for that. Harden from outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Williams, a screen on Westbrook. The kick out to Williams. There's the drive. And the shot's good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Leonard with a screen on Williams. George passes to Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Powell sets a screen. The 3. Irving, no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Derrick Jones Jr., second personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Leonard outside. Let's go with a three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Leonard. Jones grabs the board. Dallas now, time running out. Irving, the pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. The Clippers grab the miss. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Harden from outside. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Irving finds Williams. Here's Powell. Goes back up. And he connects with a jumper.
Really crucial that Powell knocks down these mid-range jumpers. It allows some spacing for his teammates.
Outside Harden. George outside. They set a pick from the arc. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Williams, a screen on George. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Jones with the ball. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
And here's Doncic outside, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. On the break.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Back to Williams. Man, that one's good.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight from...
rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Brogdon out there with Sharp, and it's Williams at the 5. Williams sets a screen for Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Williams has got the first 3 points tonight for Dallas. Brogdon against Irving. Williams a screen on Irving. Here's Brogdon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
Williams sets a screen for Irving. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Andre Ayton's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Brogdon, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Rob. Here's the break. The shot by Brogdon wide open. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Here's Irving. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Grant outside. Ayton a screen. Here's Sharp. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
No, that's good.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Brogdon looking it over. Pass to Sharp. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Such a wide open look. Doncic has got 6.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
And the dunk by Grant.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 5. He takes it in. Grant gets a wide open look. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving looking for an opening. Knocks it off the glass. Wow. Sharp the pass to Thibault. And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Grant the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Great effort on the glass. I like seeing Sharp go after rebounds with his athletic ability.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That's his first foul. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
And when we talk about the skill, Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Irving.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Williams for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Derek Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 4 on the clock. Thibault for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 3. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Sharp. Buries the long-range jumper. Sharp's got 8.
Continuing to evolve his game and take on more responsibility for this team. Sharp's such a fun young player to watch.
Powell kicks to Irving. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Irving finds Williams. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside, and Jones pulls it down.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
There's Williams. Missed inside. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Sharp missing. Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Williams sets a screen for Irving. Jones in the post, defended by Thibault. Jones, no luck.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Ayton, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your... teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades.
Williams passes to Irving. Williams a screen on Henderson. Here's Irving. Rejected by Murray. The pass to Simons. Murray sets a screen for Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Simons against Doncic. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Henderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. And that one's good, Irving. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Murray outside. Anderson looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Brent, at the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Powell with the screen. Irving drives in on the wing. Williams. Powell for three. Williams kicks to Jones. Outside Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got 7.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Henderson and Simons have guard duties. Rob Williams is out there with Murray, and it's Wainwright in at the small forward spot. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Kleba with a screen on Henderson. Lively the pass to Hardaway. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Wainwright. Out to Henderson. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes it to Kleba. Curry against Henderson. Curry passes to Lively. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Lively the pass to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Outside Hardaway. It's up a 3. Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Mavericks on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Murray sets a screen for Simons. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Green, the pass to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Kleba with a screen on Henderson. Kleba kicks to Green. And to Kleba. Driving in. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Curry. Count that bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Williams has a screen for Brogdon. And they get it. And the free ball is good. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, he makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Here's Green. Curry on the wing. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Grant kicks to Brogdon. Williams has a screen for Brogdon. Pass to Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Portland making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Grant. This one for 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant. Yes, please.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Lively. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the pass to Williams. And Jones has it in the corner. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
Brogdon against Irving. Kicks to Powell. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got 11 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And Brogdon, here we go. Here he goes. Grant, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Here's Williams. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Trailblazers out in front, up. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Grant Williams is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And stolen by Thibault. To the inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Floats one. Doncic. And Doncic is right there.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Sharp. 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Releases from 15. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Back to Powell. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Thibault. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jones, the pass to Williams. Jones kicks to Irving. Powell with a screen on Brogdon. Irving from long range. The rebound by Grant.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving kicks to Williams. The 3 for Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Doncic. Grant for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively, and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving. Here's Grant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
They need Grant to step up here. Jeremy looking cool, calm, and ready to deliver.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Irving kicks the foul. Back to Irving. On the clock, passes the Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From about 19 feet, Irving can't hit.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh boy, a massive trip to the line here for one Shaedon Sharpe. Let's see if he delivers. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Williams has a screen for Irving. Pass to Williams. Powell dishes to Williams. Doncic right side. The tray. Williams' shot is off. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Portland. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Here's Doncic. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Locked in the pass to Ayton. And here's Sharpe. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Back to Ayton. And it's Grant in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williams a screen on Brogdon. Brogdon against Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. Williams has a screen for Doncic. They tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late.
Get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Sharp out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the center position. 5 on the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Outside Thibault. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
George outside. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Leonard outside. To the middle. Off target at the rim.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Ayton. Pulls it. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Leonard outside. Fires for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Brogdon with the ball. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brogdon finds Grant. Just 5 on the clock.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
They set the screen. Harden with it. Thibault picks him up. Pass to Plumlee. Shoots over Ayton. Back to Plumlee. Down low. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Dangerous from distance. Jeremy Grant has turned himself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
George outside. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Back to George. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Ayton, the open look. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Sharp. No points so far. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Outside Harden. Back to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside for Grant. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Brogdon. Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Brogdon. And he lays it up and in.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Now here's Harden. Pass to George. Plumlee, a screen on Thibault. Back to Harden. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Kicks it to George. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Harden surveying the D. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Sharp goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. Down low. Outside Harden. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Here's Sharp. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flexing some muscle on the finish. Sharp doesn't fear anyone inside.
Looking back to last season, Smitty, the Clippers were as busy as anyone at the trade deadline.
Well, they came into the season with high hopes, B.A., but midway through, they saw the changes had to be made. It didn't translate to playoff success, but they gave it a shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sharp in the...
Oh, wow. Wait a second. Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
George outside. To the paint. Can they get it? Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right side, Harden. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Westbrook's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Shaden Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Plumlee. Launches a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
George finds Plumlee. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Plumlee's got 13.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Brogdon, the pass to Aiden. And it's Portland with another.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Leonard beyond the line.
Confidence off the catch. That's what makes Kawhi Leonard such a dangerous player.
Outside Brogdon. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. Brogdon with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by the Clippers.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
And it's Brogdon missing. Westbrook against Grant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
And here's Grant from the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by one. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at Mason Plumlee, he's been playing really well.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court right now for Portland, Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Murray. And it's Wainwright in at the small forward position.
Anthony Simons is more than capable of hammering it down, especially when the defense isn't guarding him tightly.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grade?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Zubac, and the shot goes.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
And Williams has got the ball here for Portland. They lead by 1. Highland against Henderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
The rare old school center, Zubac, knows who he is, a rebounder and defender.
And here's Simons outside. Nails it from 3. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
That's his first personal.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Outside Murray. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Williams misses. Timeout called. The Clippers. Now he's checked in for James Harden.
Number 24, Norman.
The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. No points yet. Outside Highland. For the lead. He drops it from range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And it's Simons missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside Tucker. Pass to Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Mann. Outside Tucker. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
There's the flush from Zubac. I love when he goes up strong like this.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie. To the wing on the left. Pass to Powell. Back to Zubac. Now here's Powell. Now Tucker, defended by Murray. To the middle. From 11 feet away, Zubac's shot is off. Portland trailing here. Simons passes to Henderson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Simons passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just a smart pass by Simons, finding the open guy and setting the table.
Now Highland. Outside Tucker. That one a little long.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Simons outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. The drive by Mann. Yes, it's good. Mann's gotten his first basket of the night.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams with with the screen. Simons finds Williams. 14 feet away. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Williams. Simons got 7 points here in the quarter. To the inside. Zubats. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up one.
Defense has to be all over Zubats on the interior like that. That's the only way to guard him effectively.
He hits the second from the line. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
He got it up. That one no good. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
The Trailblazers, 43. All right, fans.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brogdon. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Oh! Brogdon rising up for the flush.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Harden with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 1. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sharp. Up top, Ayton. Knocked loose. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Easy to get distracted by contact, but Westbrook stays laser focused.
Brogdon from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook, the pass to George. Leonard outside. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Pass to Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Here's George, guarded by Brogdon. George's shot is good.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Outside Thibault. Here's Grant. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
How about the agility of Sharp there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Westbrook against Brogdon. And there's a pick. Puts it up. Offensive board. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Brogdon feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Huge shot from Brogdon when they need it most. Teams love a player that reliably knocks it down.
Outside Harden. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Shooting 1.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. They've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Come on and make some noise.
Falls for Brogdon.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Pass to Plumlee. Brogdon against Leonard. Outside Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Now Plumlee.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Grant outside. In low. And James Harden pulls it down.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. George outside. The 3-ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Yeah! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Yeah, from the stripe, Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
Here's Harden. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And this is who you want at the line in a close ball game. James Harden.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
and a three would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably had just enough time to do that.
Now off the inbound. Count it! And that one brings them within one.
Yeah, big moments in games never get old. And Brogdon gets even sharper when big shots are needed.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. Your thoughts, guys?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot three, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-one foul.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill.
for NBA. Action on 2K Sports. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Grant Williams is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Count it, good.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Doncic outside, pass to Williams. From outside the arc, the three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Harden outside. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Dallas. Harden, a terrific shot on the turnaround. 7 points in the game.
So many of Harden's shots are either from 3 or at the rim. But he can do this, too.
A pass to Irving. Powell with his screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to Powell. Outside Irving. Pocket 6. Jones drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. First trip to the line for him here. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Irving passes to Doncic. Williams sets a screen for Doncic. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Doncic.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find target.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. And Harden with the stop.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
George against Doncic. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. Leonard on the wing. The 3. Sinks the triple.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, George. Off target from outside. Dallas leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Here's Powell. Back to Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:02 left in the first. Williams against Harden. Now Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Leonard the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against George. Doncic with it. He has 7 on the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic finds Irving. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 7 points.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Mavericks lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Williams is out there with Powell. And it's Jones in at the free slot. No one covering. 14 points for him.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Powell sets a screen for Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
And the jam by Harden.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
Mavericks leading by 3. Jones drives in. Powell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Irving finds Williams. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Count the basket. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Outside, George. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And George with this stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Harden inside the three-point line. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Irving kicks to Williams. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Irving dishes to Williams. Irving against Westbrook. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 11 points. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Clippers trail by 3. George with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. George against Powell. George with the screen on Doncic. Doncic with the steal. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
1:05 left in the second quarter. Powell, no one around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Back to Harden. Outside Leonard. Over to the left wing. Here's Plumlee. Rebound by Williams.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Now time to get it set. Come on, let's hear it for your Clippers breaker. How about that? Let's hear it for your Clippers.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Harden outside. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 25 points.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to Williams. Back to Irving. With the floater, what a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now, thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
One more time, fans.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Kleba sets the screen for Curry. Going inside, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Down low. Kleba with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Lively the pass to Green. Passes it to Lively, and that one drops for him. Lively's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Dallas leading by 7. Curry is inside. He's defended by Highland. Hardaway passes to Lively.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Highland. He has yet to score. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Man can't hit. Dallas has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Mann. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Curry passes to Lively. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Tucker finds Powell. Back to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Three-pointer. Highland misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Harden with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Green against Westbrook. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-5 run. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Now, you know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And a deep three from Harden. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 15. Pass to Kleba. Back to Hardaway. Kleba with a screen on Harden. Hardaway kicks to Kleba. Hardaway against Harden. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key. The Mavericks rebound, and it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Harden, that's good.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Irving in the backcourt with Luka to his side. Jones is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Westbrook against Irving. Harden with a screen on Irving. Harden surveying the D, driving to the basket. It's good.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
They get it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
A free throw off from Plumlee. Outside Westbrook. George sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside for George. They get it again. Plumlee finds Harden. Powell against George. And another shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Powell. Kicks to Irving. Powell with his screen on Westbrook. Irving attacking. Powell for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Clippers trail by 9. Harden with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Harden the pass to Plumlee. Back to Harden. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Plumlee. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The 3 from Harden gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Powell finds Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
2 minutes from
outside, George.
2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Jones.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. Irving dishes to Doncic. Irving against Westbrook. Powell kicks to Irving. Now the pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
Here's Westbrook. The Mavericks pull it in. And here's Jones. Dishes it to Powell. Doncic outside. Back to Powell. Another 3 for Dallas.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Powell finds Williams. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Dallas.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against Harden. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get it to go. On the wing, Jones. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
So we see the Mavericks taking the... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.